what's up and welcome back to my channel. I know I haven't seen you and did a sit down video in so long, and I'm really sorry. I have had the busiest April, May, and just spring in general. I'm so sorry. I've just been so busy. It's been so hard to sit down and film a video. But today I'm back and I'm going to be filming a finals tips and study habits video, and I just wanted to do this because I know finals are coming up for me and for probably a lot of you, whether you're in high school or middle school or even college, and I just thought I would give you guys a couple tips to help you ace your finals, because who doesn't love acing your finals, even though finals are really annoying. And I did a poll on Instagram this week, and if you don't follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is at AnnaVictoriaYT, and I did a poll and asked you guys what you wanted to see, and you guys voted on this. So I hope you guys enjoy, and let me know when your finals are down below, and let's get into the video. Before we get into the tips, I just want to apologize. My dad's playing guitar downstairs, so if you hear him, I'm sorry about that. I don't want to make him stop because it sounds good, so it's fine, but I'm sorry if you guys hear it. And I know everyone says this, and it's so annoying, and I am guilty of it too, but my number one tip is to do not procrastinate. And I know that's so hard. You literally could, I just get distracted so easily, just by being in my own room, and I just get distracted. I look around, or my phone is a terrible distraction, and I know I'm not the only one that is distracted by many things. So one of my tips is to put your phone either away or turn it off. Either just turn it off completely and put it away, or you can put it on do not disturb or whatever. Or you can do I forget what it's called. It's called self-control, I think that's what it's called. You can download it onto your computer, and it basically blocks all these websites that you would be distracted on. Or what I like to do is I just literally put my phone in a different room and don't look at it until I'm done studying. Just because your phone is such a big distraction, and even if you take a break on your phone for 5 minutes, you're oh, I'm just gonna take a break for 5 minutes. That can turn into 20 minutes, and then that turns into an hour. And you just keep procrastinating, and then you don't get anything done. So I know it's annoying. I know I'm so guilty of this, but try not to procrastinate. And this week, actually, I have a business final tomorrow, which is 120 questions, and it's on all these previous tests that I've had. So it's not hard. It's just a lot of questions and a lot of information. So if you study, you're fine. But if you wait till the night before to study, you're going to be so stressed out and so overwhelmed. So what I did is I broke it up. So I studied a couple chapters each night, so then I wasn't overwhelmed tonight. I just had to review all the chapters put together, but I already knew the information because I studied this whole week. I recommend you just get all your materials and everything ready and study at least a week in advance. If you could do more, then that's great, but at least a week in advance, just so you can start studying each night and then lead up to the final. My next tip is to wear cute clothes. And I know everyone always wears sweatpants and t-shirts, which if you study like that, that's great, that's fine. But I know when I'm studying, if I am wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt, I just feel so lazy and not productive. So I would wear, you don't have to look so cute and wear a dress or anything, but I would just wear just a cute and comfy outfit that's not bummish. Here's an example. I will put a clip in for you guys. Leggings and a cute shirt, or jeans and a cute shirt. Something that makes you feel productive, so you're in a better mood to study and get things done. Another tip that goes along with that is to not study in your bed. And you're probably what? That's a comfortable place to study. That's a good place to study, which it is. But also when you're in your bed, you're reminded of sleeping and hanging out and not studying and just relaxing in bed. So when you get in bed to study, your mind just wants to relax. So what I recommend doing is to find your place to study. Find a place that you like studying and that you don't get distracted in, because I know I get distracted in my room. I just look around and I see something that I want to do. I have ukulele sitting underneath my desk, and I look at it and I pick it up and play it, and then I get distracted. So what I recommend doing is either go to a coffee shop. I know I love doing that, going with friends, and you can study together and get some work done, and then you're not distracted. You can get coffee and just study and get a lot of stuff done. Or if you can't go to a coffee shop, literally just find a place in your room where you can study and be productive. So if you have a little window seat in your room, you could study there. And if you can't go to a coffee shop or anywhere other than your house, you have to stay in your house, just find a nice place to study, a quiet place. So if you get distracted in your room like I do, you can find go in your siblings' room or your parents' room, so then you're not distracted, and find some nice pillows and make a little comfy study spot. Or what I like to do sometimes is I go outside if it's a nice day and study. The other day I went on my picnic table outside, and it was sunny and it was really nice, and also it just helps you breathe. Like, you're not as stressed when you're outside. You hear the birds chirping, and yeah, it's just a lot better, and you can focus more and you're not distracted. So definitely find a good place to study where you guys don't get distracted. My next tip, this might not apply to everyone, but this is to listen to instrumental or classical music. I've heard like studies have proven, is that a word? I think that's a word. Studies have proven that if you listen to classical music, it like helps your brain and it helps you retain the information better. If you listen to classical music, or what I like to study with is chill, like jazz study vibes, that's like a great one. I'll link my Spotify down below. I have a really good jazz study playlist that I like to listen to, and it's just instrumental, but it's like jazzy, and yeah, I like it a lot. So just find music. If you don't like listening to music when you study, if you get distracted that way, then you don't have to do that. But I really like studying with music. It just helps me focus, and instead of having like just blank sounds in the background, because I get really bored with like no sounds, and I just can't do it without music. My next tip is to take breaks, and I know everyone says this, but it's so good for your brain just to take like a 5-minute break. Like, it doesn't have to be like 20 minutes. I know I always want to take a 20-minute break, but then if you take too long of a break, then you don't want to go back to studying. So what I do, don't go on your phone when you take a break, but what I like to do when I take a break is to go for a walk. And going for walks really just helps everything. It not only do you get exercise, but it also like relieves endorphins that make you happier, and it'll help you retain the information. And getting outside is just so nice. You can relax, maybe listen to music, and it's just a quick way. It literally takes like 10-15 minutes to take a walk and then go back home and study, and you'll probably remember all the things that you were studying earlier. So yeah, I really like taking walks. It's just a really great way to relieve your stress. Also, I forgot to say earlier that I really like to use like apps and things to help me study. So one of my favorite all-time apps to study is Quizlet. I'm sure you've heard this app everywhere, but it's an online flashcard maker. So instead of like writing out cards, it takes forever to actually write out manual flashcards. So you can type out your flashcards, and also there's like a tab where you can take a test, and like there's flashcards, and obviously there's flashcards, but like there's all these different things you can do and take tests, and it's just so helpful. And my whole grade has like a study class where you can make Quizlets together, and everyone just like collaborates, and it's such a great app. I literally use this to study all the time. It helps me so much. And also another great thing I like to do is I read over something. Like, a lot of times I read it over out loud. If you say out loud, you retain the information better. So I say out loud a million times, and then, or say I'm like studying vocab, I'll like memorize all the vocab on a Quizlet, and then I'll go through and literally write out the definition on a piece of paper so I know that I know it. If you test yourself, it actually really helps. Like the old-fashioned way, write it down, and writing it down really, really helps. And my last 2 tips have to do with the night before and the morning of. So the night before, really make sure that you go to bed early. And I know like you guys think like I need to study all night, like I'm not ready. Don't study too much, because then you'll forget the information. So just study as best as you can. What I like to do is I stop by around 8 o'clock, 8 or 9 at the latest, just so you can have like a little chill, like a couple minutes or like a half hour to just chill out before you go to bed. And make sure you get to bed early so you're not exhausted in the morning, and you can retain the information better for your final. Also, make sure you're eating well in the morning when you're eating breakfast. Make sure you eat breakfast, because if you don't eat breakfast, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. So make sure you just get something, whether that be like cereal, or if you're in a rush, just grab a granola bar. I try not to do that, but try to eat something. Also, drink water. Don't drink coffee. I know I love coffee and everyone loves coffee, but make sure before you drink coffee, drink water first, because hydration is so important for your body. Make sure you hydrate before you caffeinate. Also, my last tip is to relax. You're going to be fine. It's not the end of the world if you don't do well on finals. I know everyone wants to do good on finals, and just remember, if you do your best studying, that's all you can do. That's all you have in your power to do. So just don't stress. The night before, go to bed early, and in the morning, get up a little bit early so you can just take your time getting ready and not stress. And I know I really like to study in the morning just to make sure I'm ready for the test, which is a good thing, but also you can study too much, like I said earlier. So you can review it just a little bit, look over your Quizlet, or look over anything that you studied the night before. You can look over everything, but once you're done, don't look at it anymore, because you're just going to get stressed out, and you make yourself believe that you're not ready for it, even though you are. So once you're done reviewing in the morning, stop and just wait till the test. I promise you, you will be fine. You know more than you think. So just make sure you guys relax. You'll be fine. I like to take a bath before the night before the night. Just make sure you relax. Find your way of relaxing. Like I said earlier, I really like taking walks, or the night before, take a bath. Just find some way of relaxing. I love tea. Make yourself a cup of tea and just chill out, because you guys will be fine. I promise. I am praying for you guys. You guys will do amazing on finals, and then just think you will be done. After your finals, it's summer. So just get through this. I know you can get through it. So good luck on your finals, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do any more like study tips or anything like in back to school season, or any other school related videos. And also make sure to follow me on Instagram at AnnaVictoriaYT. And I will see you guys next week. Also leave comments down below for what summer videos you guys think I should do. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys. No, I don't have glasses. I was trying to take the thumbnail, so these really hurt my eyes. Oh, it looks so weird. Comment down below if you think I look great. Oh my gosh, I do not like this, but they made me look smart, so yeah.